Bucky's Basement. Bucky's Basement.
Hey, it's Bucky's Basement. Yes, we're alive.
Kind of, I guess, right?
Yeah, we took a pretty serious holiday break.
I watched Ghost Rider last night with Levon.
One?
Yes. And then
You want to change your
I
rating?
was on TBS and I was watching Ghost Rider with Levon. And
Yeah.
one, that's a fucking awesome movie. And then Levon goes to bed and it's on TBS. So what's next?
Two?
Ghost Rider 2. And
Oh, nice.
I started watching it and I've probably made it through the first maybe 30, 35 minutes with commercials, which extends it quite a bit.
So you saw the first 20 minutes of the actual movie, maybe.
Yes.
Right.
I love that Stringer Bell is in it. I love that he
nice.
opens the movie. The bad guy is worse than Wes Bentley in the first one.
Worse as in like he's a better bad guy?
No, he's less.
Worse bad guy.
He is less realistic as a bad guy than Wes Bentley was, and that guy was like intimidating bad guy.
Not possible.
Yeah.
No, this guy, I feel like I've seen him. Like when you guys watch Spirit of Vengeance or whatever it is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I thought the bad guy was Idris Elba. Is that?
No, at least he's not in the first 20 minutes with commercials. But what I'm saying is the bad guy that is presented in the beginning of the movie, I feel like I've seen him in other movies like since then, and he's like a comedic or a
Comedy relief guy?
yeah, the relief guy.
Is it Nick Schwartz?
It's not. It's close.
Anna Kendrick?
Wow.
Wait a minute, Nick Schwartzman.
Schwartzman, yeah.
God. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen any of that. But I will agree with you that, like, I know you guys hated it. Or, Old Guard hated it. Oldboy, of course, hated it.
I did not hate it.
It was just like, you just had to go into it knowing what it was. I felt like maybe that was it. Like I didn't go into it expecting much, and what I got was better than what I was expecting.
Okay.
I guess. It's like as cheesy and as dumb as it was. Like it was like pretty much on par for what I expected from Nick Cage playing a guy with a flaming head. You know?
I gotcha. Yeah.
Maybe too tame. Honestly, I could have used a little more over the top Cage. But anyway.
And when you go into movies on USA or TBS or TNT or whatever, right? You're flipping through the channels. You usually catch it about halfway through.
Right.
So my family watched it with dinner. And then it gets to bedtime for the kids, right? And like we go in maybe halfway through. And by the end of the movie, I'm like, my 8-year-old, I'm like, hey, it's time to get in the bath because we have school tomorrow. And he's like, but I really want to finish the end of Ghost Rider.
Did he
was
know,
like,
or is that just
no,
kids wanting to stay up?
No. Well, okay, we're about to prove this theory.
Okay.
Because I said, Levon, if you really want to watch this, he goes, I do. And I said, what about him? And he finished my sentence for me, and he said, Saturday or Sunday morning, we wake up, we start Ghost Rider from the beginning, we watch the whole thing, and I was like, I love you. I was then what we're going to do is we're going to listen to this podcast Christmas. Called Bucky's Basement. And he goes, your podcast? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, all right, this is our Sunday morning this weekend is we're going to wake up, watch Ghost Rider, and then listen to Bucky's Basement podcast about Ghost Rider.
Oh, man.
And he's going to think that I'm famous. He already thinks I'm famous. But
poor kid.
That's awesome. My kid thinks I'm a douchebag. They're like, "Oh, you're doing a podcast again," and then they're always like, "God, we hate Nick Cage. Why do you like Nick Cage?" I'm like, "You don't even know. You've never even watched any of his movies." Like, we hate him. Like, sorry. Boo. And that was like, and then my daughter will keep asking me to tell her about Nick Cage. She's like, "Tell me more about Nick Cage. What else did he steal?" Because it's like the two movies I've told her about were Raising Arizona, where they steal a baby, and then National Treasure, because it was like on when we were watching it. They're like, "What's he stealing in this?" I was like, "Well, the Declaration of Independence." So,
And in Cotton Area,
really
he's
good.
stealing hearts.
Shut
that's what I'll tell her next time.
There you go. Yeah, my kid's having a
and in
sleepover.
Face Off, he's stealing faces.
Damn. Is he always stealing
He's
something?
He's
always
always
stealing
stealing something.
My kid is having a sleepover, and I was like, all right, I'm going. Then her friends are like, where are you going? I was like, I'm going to podcast. You podcast? And I was like, yeah, what about? And then Sam goes, it's about Nick Cage. And they're like, who? What?
One last thing, real quick. We were out at a brewery like a while back, talking to like a parent of one of the kids that goes to Barrett School, and we were like, yeah, or I was like, yeah, we do a podcast about Nick Cage, and she's like, oh, Nick Cave, I love Nick Cave. I was like, yeah, that would be cool. but no, that is not what I said.
Oh, that's great.
Another funny story is I was hanging out with some friends recently at a house, and I know this guy. He's a good friend.
You were hanging out at a house?
Yeah, at a house. He was a good friend. He's a DJ. I was at his house watching some concert online with a bunch of people there. I know it sounds weird, but we're in the future. Anyway, so somehow it came up because I was wearing my famous sweatshirt, the Nicolas and the Cages sweatshirt,
Right.
the band, right? And the guy was like, "Oh man, Nick Cage, you like Nick Cage?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I've got a podcast where I review Nick Cage movies in chronological order." And he was like, "That is freaking wild." And I was like, "I know it's pretty cool, right?" And he goes, "No." He goes, my son goes to school with this little girl, and I met her dad, and he also has a podcast where he reviews Nick Cage movies in chronological order. And I was like, that's crazy. I was like, is his name Juicebox?
And he was like, what?
He's like, what?
Excuse me?
His daughter, his name is Vela. And I was like, oh, yeah. So that's Juicebox. We have a podcast together. And I'm just like, this is a small world.
I mean,
That's nuts.
The East Nashville Inglewood neighborhood, like I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
that's small.
We're all
Yeah.
artists.
Yeah. We
It
all
just
bump into each other.
Depends on the art you're creating.
Yeah.
And we here at Bucky's Basement, we create Nicolas Cage art.
And we analyze his art, I guess, right?
Yeah.
We do.
We critique Cage.
Or love him.
But is that going to be like part 2 of this? Like after we go through every single movie, we go back to the beginning and we're just like taking it real serious.
Yep.
An
Like-
actual critique.
It's like, okay, guys, this is a 16-hour long podcast analyzation of the movie Valley Girl.
Yeah. Peggy Sue.
But Nick Cage also inspires us to do our own thing, which is to branch out and to do something that we've always done, which is direct movies. And
Or at least
so-
write them.
Yeah, or
yeah.
write movies and have other people direct them, because we would all get in an argument. So we have 3 different styles of what we want to do. And that's why this makes it a little bit better when we are thrown in the cage, so to speak, and we're forced to write movies in 15 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, there's lots of origin stories. So yeah, I don't think
Alternate histories.
lots of alternate histories.
Futuristic dystopia timelines.
Yeah. Lots of horror.
Yeah, well, not so much anymore. Used to be a lot of horror. We're speaking about our fast pitch episodes where we write movies in 15 minutes, and those are our most fun to do that we've done across season 1 and season 2.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, like we should just take all of our ideas, put it into Chat GPT and be like, each one spit out like a coherent like script of this basically, and just start pitching that shit to fucking every studio, everything like, hey, here's 95 ideas.
Yeah.
I
just
bet you like one of them.
dude, yes, we will make some damn B movies.
That's a good point. Like, how do people do it these days, right? So you're
Chat
writing
GPT.
scripts and you're trying to get people to read scripts, and they only read them if your name like is associated with it. So you hit it big at some point, right? So
I mean, power in numbers, man. I think
but you
Juicebox
just
got an idea.
pitched an idea, and you're like, man, I come up with this idea, put it through ChatGPT, send it to a producer, see if it can get made. I think now and moving forward, because that's an option and it's so widespread that you just kind of have to make it yourself and hope you hit it, because anybody can do what you just said.
Sure.
Right.
But not anybody has money and the means to make a film.
Right.
Or the relationships to get it in the right hands.
Yeah.
That's
All that
to
stuff.
read
part of
it,
it too. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not, I don't love Chat GPT, but I'm just saying, like, we have over 100 movie ideas
right.
in the can,
Unique.
in a basic like idea form. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Would we change some of the titles?
fuck
All
no.
of them. No?
No.
I would say I would change a lot of them. I wouldn't change like
Maybe like this
Gloom of Who Slapped or Kentucky Wins, but I would change
It's
a
different.
lot of the titles.
What is this?
Oh, you wouldn't change those?
Wouldn't-
Is that what you said?
I wouldn't.
Pirate
No.
Town.
Yeah, fair enough. But I don't know,
Yeah.
man. It's like
It sticks out.
yeah, that is pretty. But it also isn't like, oh man, Chat GPT definitely wrote this. Chat GPT 1.0 wrote this movie title.
I don't know.
Back when it literally was a bag shaking around and an answer falling out.
We've had season 1, we've had season 2, and we are now on to season 3 of Bucky's Basement Podcast. All new fun stuff coming at you. We've got special guests. We've replaced AI with a ton of people on Fast Pitch.
Right.
We are bringing in a lot of people to talk about Nick Cage movies. I think this is going to be obviously the biggest season yet because of our passion for the era of Nick Cage that we're about to get into, which is the fun stuff and the shit you've never heard of and the sequels and everything.
We're doing it for you, the listenership.
Yeah. Just like to put it in perspective, we have done 40 42, 40 Nick
42,
Cage.
43, yep.
He still has what 80 more movies. 80 more movies.
Right. Yeah. So we've been doing them since what, like 83?
Yeah.
All the way up till 2008. And now from 2000, so how many years is that? What's the math? 24? That's 24 years. So 24 years. And then from present day, 2008 to present day is what, how many years? About the same?
About
and
20.
it's double the movies. That's insane.
He was doing over, so 24 years, 40-something films, was doing over a film a year.
Right.
In 2011, he has 5 movies that come out in the theater.
Dude. Yeah. That I don't even know how you
Imagine
I don't know
those
how you do
those
that.
shoot times. It's like, hey man, we needed you for about 5 weeks. We needed you about for 3 days in this movie.
Back to back to back.
I mean, that's like, it was like Spirit of Vengeance, Drive Angry was in there. I feel like maybe that was a 2011 movie.
Sounds right, yeah.
Anyway, it's like they're all in that spirit, that like period of time. And yeah, this is when we're getting into like Nick Cage needs money or whatever, like
Yeah.
whatever the story is. Like
Direct to
Next,
video.
Bangkok Dangerous, Knowing, all the sequels, Ghost Rider 2.
Bad Lieutenant.
But yes, there's going to be a lot of fun stuff in this season. We're excited to bring it to you because if you've been listening to us from the beginning, you know we've gone through the fun, like what you remember in the mid 90s, which is all of the action things, the Con Airs, the face-offs, the rocks,
Right.
Gone in 60 Seconds, all of that stuff that you recognize growing up. But now we're about to bring to you the stuff you haven't seen and the stuff that you forgot about. And it's like me, when I graduated high school, I went to college and I stopped watching wrestling for like 10 years. And I didn't care about wrestling because I was in college and I was moving on with my life. And you probably did the same with movies or whatever it was. Nick Cage was still making movies, and he was still making
wrestling.
bad movies.
Still banging them out.
So we're gonna bring these back to you.
I don't know if you should call them bad movies until you've watched them.
Good point.
dude.
Good point. I've seen a lot of Nick Cage movies, and I I'm excited, but I've also seen the first half of Bangkok Dangerous, and damn it, I've still got to get through the rest of it.
I feel like I know your rating.
You don't know it yet.
We're doing an obscure Nick Cage. We're doing really kind of Redbox Nick Cage. It's like direct to video type shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what's
It's
gonna be.
exciting. Yeah.
We are coming back with season 3 of Bucky's Basement. And for season 3, we have a little vignette we want to read through for you. This is called a table reading. And we're going to see how good this
I
goes.
say we just don't even do it.
I want to go through it. I want to see how this comes out. So we're going to open this thing with Bucky leaning into the camera. Are you guys ready?
You're not supposed to read the stage direction.
Oh, shit. Well, we'll see how this works
Yeah,
out.
it's going great so far.
Are you guys ready?
Bucky leans in.
Hey, it's Hold on.
There's no exclamation mark on there.
3, 2, 1. Hey, it's Bucky's Basement.
We took a very
Yes. You gotta
No,
wait for me to
I'm not-
finish. All right, ready? I got this whole part. Ready? All right. Hey, it's Bucky's Basement. Yeah, we're alive.
We took a very serious holiday break.
And by serious, he means we ate too much, avoided responsibility, and watched too many Nick Cage movies.
But the basement lights are back on.
And the mics are so hot.
And Nick Cage is back in our lives.
That's right. We're back with more Nicolas Cage movie reviews.
The wigs, the accents, the choices.
So many weird choices.
And we're still doing Fast Pitch.
In 15 minutes.
Random words.
0 preparation.
One movie. Will they be good?
No.
Will they exist?
I mean, yeah, they'll be recorded.
New episodes, same basement.
More Cage than ever.
We're officially back from the holidays. Mother.
We'll see you in the
basement.
basement.
God damn it. Tell your mom and them.
Bucky's Basement.